In the year 1665, as the plague swept through England like a black tide, a small village, Avon, tried to hold on. They had no walls, no guards, only silence and fear. The sickness came with the baker. A cough, then fever, then death. 2 weeks later, 3/4 of the village lay in shallow graves. No time for prayers, no time for mourning. The local priest, Father Garrett, took desperate action. He sealed the roads, sent letters to nearby towns. "Do not enter Avon. Let us die alone." But death did not spare him. Father Garrett began to cough, and as he lay dying, he gave one final order. "Bury me by the south wall of the church. Leave the earth above me undisturbed. If you bury another, the ground will rise against you." They obeyed. For a time. But winter came. The ground froze. No one could dig. And when a young girl, barely 5, died in the night, the gravedigger, in desperation, laid her body directly over the priest's grave. That was when it began. At midnight, the wind stopped, and from beneath the earth came a low scraping sound. Nails on wood, groaning, whispers. No rest, no rest, no rest. Villagers heard footsteps on gravel outside their windows. But no one was there. The names of the dead were spoken in voices not of this world. One boy, angry and mocking, threw a stone at the priest's grave. That night he vanished. They found him the next morning, face twisted in terror, his lips torn, as if someone had tried to rip out his scream. And then came the rats. They filled every home, not scurrying, not fleeing, but watching. Men and women swore they saw eyes in the mist, figures in robes, standing at the church ruins, whispering. By spring, the snow melted, and the ground above Father Garrett's grave had collapsed inward, as though something below was trying to climb out. The last survivors burned the church to ash, fled the village, and never returned. But some nights, on the overgrown cemetery hill, when the fog rolls thick over the stones, you might see him, a man in robes, standing by a crumbled wall, his voice barely a breath. "I asked only for peace."